Celeste. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be 5 tips to help you stay focused and help you kind of beat the stay-at-home mama blues. Mom is something I've done for the past 3 years. It has been amazing, or it has been amazing. It does have its ups and downs. So today I'm going to share 5 tips with you that have helped me feel like a person, to still feel I have that individuality. I'm not just a mom, okay? These things are things that just have helped me cope and helped me, So being a stay-at-home mom is great. I've been a stay-at-home mom for the past 3 years now, and I wouldn't take it back. I love the time that I've gotten to spend with my daughter. That bonding that we have, that bond is just so special. At the same time, it can be kind of a lone feeling, kind of depressing, kind of make you feel like you really don't have any friends. You kind of do the same thing every day. Sometimes you don't even get out of your pajamas and it just rolls into the next day, and you don't wash your hair and you have nowhere to go, and you kind of lose sight of who you are as a person. You're just now this little tiny, person's mom, and who are you other than that? I think that over these past 3 years, I have kind of been on a search to find that out for myself, and I just want to share with you 5 tips that have helped me. My number 1 tip is to make time for you. So whatever that means for you, whatever you enjoy, make time for it, and don't feel guilty at all. So if it's taking a hot bath, if it's working out, if it's reading a book, shopping, whatever it is, make time for you. If you don't, maybe you're a single mom, maybe your husband works a lot, maybe you just don't have a lot of friends and you just don't have a lot of support, it's okay to make time for you at home. Like, you don't necessarily have to go out and do anything, like if you don't have a babysitter or something like that, but what you want to do is just make sure you're carving out that time for you. So if that means taking a bath after your baby goes to bed instead of doing the laundry, then carve that time out for you. Give yourself at least 1 hour a day that's just yours, and selfishly take all of it. Whether you have to sneak it in between nap times, trust me, I understand. I know that it's hard, but try to make that time just for you, and make sure it's something you really enjoy, like even if it's just binge watching Netflix, okay? Tip number 2 is to put on a little makeup or dress up. So if you're a person who doesn't really like makeup, that's totally fine. You can skip that step. I really loved makeup before I had my daughter, and it was something that I kind of wasn't able to do as much once I had her. When she was really little and still breastfeeding and we just kind of stayed on the couch, it was a lot easier. But as the years went on and she got more active, it was harder. So I've had to fight to have that time. So now we actually do our makeup together a lot of times, or I'll just try my best to fit it in. Not every single day, because there are days where I just don't feel like it. It makes me feel alive as a person. I love makeup. When I do my own makeup, the world just kind of goes silent, and it's just something that I really enjoy. So that's tip number 2, is just to take a little time, even if it's just 5 minutes, just to fix your hair or wash your face or whatever it is that makes you feel alive as a person. And then step number 3 is to stay active and stay hydrated. So always have a bottle of water around you. If you get sick of water, if you don't just want water, like if you're just over just having water and you want something without all the sugar, I really like these True. They're the lemonade packets. They're really, really good. They have 1 gram of sugar. They're sweetened with stevia, and they taste just like lemonade. So I drink these quite often. So does my daughter, and it's just a nice way. You just put it in the bottled water and drink it, and it's just a nice way to stay, hydrated. Make sure you're getting some type of physical activity. So this can be walking, running, going to the gym. You can swim. You can just simply put your baby, this is what I did the first 2 years of my life, just put her in the stroller and took a walk. I started with 5 minutes, and now I try to do 30 to 45 minutes, but it's really just what you can fit in and where you are. So you have to be reasonable and honest with yourself, and know how much you're willing to do when you first start out. I started with 5 minutes. The next week I did 10 minutes. This was after my C-section. So I started out with 5, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on until I worked my way up. But staying active and having some kind of physical activity will make you feel so much better. I know on the days when I actually get some good cardio or strength training in, my day just goes a lot better. Step number 4 is to find a purpose outside of being a mom. So we know that our sole purpose is to take care of this little human being, but who are we as a person besides being somebody's mom? We still have a name, we still have, our own person. So we need to find out a purpose aside from being a mom. So whether it is, you finding a hobby, finding a part-time job, whatever you enjoy. Maybe you enjoy photography, maybe you want to dog sit, pet sit, maybe you want to I don't know, explore something new. Make sure that you find a purpose that gives you something to do besides just being a mom, and it will really kind of bring everything into perspective. One thing that I've really enjoyed about starting to make YouTube videos, and it really has just, I don't know, it's made me have a purpose and things that I enjoy. I enjoy doing makeup, so I foresee maybe a get ready with me or something like that. It's just something I'm very passionate about. I also really enjoy snapping pictures, so I do take pictures and I try to make a little folder in my phone that says, you know, beautiful. So I take pictures of something that I think is beautiful just so I can remember that in the day when things are getting really crazy and hectic as a mom. Tip number 5 is to ask for help. It's okay to acknowledge the fact that you can't do it all. It's okay to say, hey, I can't do all this, I need help. So whether you're married, whether you have a boyfriend, whether you're single, if you have someone that can give you some support, a grandmother, anyone, and I know what it's like to not have family close by, so I don't say this lightly. You know, whether you have to get a gym membership just so you can use the gym's daycare so you can take a shower, whether you, you know, whatever it is, you need to ask for help if you can't do it all. I mean, we are chefs, we are maids, we are chauffeurs, we are cleaning ladies, I mean, it's just, the list goes on. A stay-at-home mom and mom in general, the hats that we wear, there's too many to list in this video. So just ask for help if you need it. Don't feel like you have to do this all alone, because you don't. And even if you are all alone, try to get into some kind of support, you know, system, even if it's going to church, you know, or finding a mom group, or like I said, going to the gym or something like that, because I know what it's like to feel like you don't have anybody, and it's not a good feeling. It's very isolating and it's not healthy. So reach out if you need help. It's okay to say, hey, I've got the whole weight of the world on my shoulders. I'm not getting enough sleep. I can't do it all. It's okay. So guys, those were my tips. I hope that they will help you. So that was my tips to staying sane and just kind of making it as a stay-at-home mom. These are good tips for even just a mom in general, but these are just things that I'm no expert, but you know, this is my first child, but these are just things that have helped me the past 3 years to keep my sanity and to kind of rediscover myself as a mom. You know, who am I now? I know I'm a mother, but who am I outside of that? And I think that if I could pick one tip on here that would benefit you the most, it's a toss-up between staying active and, you know, eating healthy and stuff, and then finding a purpose. I think they kind of go hand in hand. It's very important to stay healthy and just feel, you know, your energy levels will be up. But you know, of course it's important to have your energy levels up and being healthy, but finding a purpose outside of being a mom is just so huge. It will make you feel like a new person. You'll have something to look forward to that's just yours. So whether that's maybe volunteering, or like I said, photography, or starting a, you know, a small business, or just as something as simple as, you know, I don't know, decorating, whatever that you find, makeup, whatever it is that you enjoy, that you can do, that gives you a purpose, will really have a huge impact on the way that you view yourself. Because I think sometimes as stay-at-home moms, we tend to think like we're not good enough, or that we're not doing enough, we're not contributing enough to the family. We think, you know, we just think that we're not doing enough, even though there's so much that we do. So those are my tips, and I really hope that they help you be a happy, healthier mom with a purpose and just ready to tackle the day. That's it. Those were my 5 easy tips. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for future videos.